Hello friends, and welcome back to Lifeless Planet. We are here on the cliffs. Trying to think of what happened last week.
Сейчас, беги!
Oh, that is a real person.
Осторожно!
Uh-oh. We didn't make it in time. But it seems like this person is actually looking out for us. She does seem like someone we can trust. We're not totally sure why. That looks like it's really windy up there.
Направо.
Wants me to go that way. Okay. We're gonna have to walk against the wind here.
Давай, давай.
Can we walk through here? I think all these things are
Стой,
dead.
подожди!
Ooh.
Сейчас.
Okay. Just kind of keep an eye on her. She's looking out for us. Remember last week I got stuck doing a couple of things.
Стой, подожди! Сейчас.
Okay.
Стой, подожди!
Sounds like she's speaking Russian.
Сейчас.
I think we saw... Ooh, that fell off there. She did have like a hammer and sickle on her clothing. I see her running up there.
Осторожно!
Is that behind us? Yeah. Kinda is weird how like
Направо.
Her left, my right. I see how this works.
Налево.
oh, now she's gone
Давай, давай.
straight ahead. Like we can understand what she's trying to tell us. Even though we don't speak, or I don't speak Russian. But like, we don't understand what she's saying because of her words, it's because of her actions, you know? It's just kind of interesting how, I feel like people do that. Even though they know whoever they're talking to doesn't understand them, they'll still talk, you know what I mean? Like if I came across someone who didn't speak English, but they were trying to get something from me, like directions or something, I think they would talk to me in their language, and I would talk to them in English, even though they wouldn't understand me. You know, it's almost like a habit that people have. Even though what I would do would be like, you know, get out my phone and show like a map or something using Google Maps, or I would still try to talk to explain to them. I'll go this way. What am I supposed to jump over there? Or go around? Okay, maybe we can go around here. I see. God, we have to jump across that? That's gonna be difficult. No, maybe not. Maybe we can just walk. Okay, good. No jumping. I don't think we had to jump. You still up there? Wasn't sure if we were gonna make that one. That was a pretty far jump. Jeez. We have to like jump into the wind. Okay. So close. So I do remember last time, this is gonna be tough. We got like trapped by one of the plant things, and the lady ended up saving us. Oh, come on. Like she somehow was able to talk to the plant that had trapped us and stopped it from killing us. It does kind of seem like ever since then she's been kind of helping us. Oh, come on. If this isn't hard enough without the wind, we have to also deal with the wind. Messing around this time. Okay, we got these sort of pillars again. These like naturally occurring hexagonal? I think that's a word. Pillars that are like, you know, in the shape of hexagons. Are we just jumping across? I think we're trying to get over there. Okay. That doesn't look friendly. I think we need to keep going that way. I'm not sure how we would get there. It's almost like, do we need to get all the way up there and then jump to like there? Well, it's pretty easy to get up there, so if we need to, we can get back up there. I don't think there's a way up there. Yeah, we're not gonna be able to jump all the way over there. Wait, Yeah, I don't think we wouldn't be able to jump like from where we just were, like around this cliff to there. Oh, is this one of the ones that like shoots up? Oh, I see, and then we can walk across it. Okay. Oh, we got the green path back. Which is good. Oh, is this another portal? Seems more intact than the other one. Oh, is that the gate? Let's check out the portal first. Where did, okay, seems like the green path does go off that way, but I want to check this out first. Can we actually get in there? That's the question. Does seem like kind of a mix of sort of either man-made or alien-made and like naturally occurring organisms, I guess. Like it seems partially naturally made and partially made by intelligent life. Oh, we got an oxygen tank here. Or is this like a super jump thing? Jetpack fuel, okay. Okay, so we might be able to use that to climb up. Okay, like up on there. There's more rocks here. Okay. We'll just leave them there for now. Because the last time we saw him, we didn't really need him. Oh, dang it. There we go. Alright, good. It does have power. I assume the power is coming from... I don't know about that actually. Like from the gate or one of the green things? I don't know. Maybe it just... Maybe this is a power station? I don't know. Let's go in and find out. Or maybe we have to bring a rock up here. Yeah, I think that's what we gotta do. Okay. Then we gotta go back down. Wonder if you fall, you won't be able to get back up. Let's not find out. So I found out there's actually, oh, there's a document down there I missed. Oh, it does come a little bit further down. Nice. The green fire is dying out, while the recent release of copper particles into the atmosphere following the explosion contributed to a stunning of plant growth. It could not be the cause for the widespread death we are witnessing across the planet, the entire planet. Perhaps it has something to do with the portal. The last activations were turbulent, to be certain, and the flora and fauna have recently become volatile. Even the planet's larger species are far more aggressive in the aftermath of our interventions. I fear that we may have crossed acceptable boundaries in our experiments. Were the plants always this angry? Or are they simply lashing out at us for our failures? These are not theories of rational men, but science has yet to yield a response. I only hope it is not too late. She may yet save us all. But I found out that this game is actually coming out with a sequel, or the developers for this game are coming out with a sequel to this game. It's called Lifeless Moon. And I guess I don't know if it's a sequel or a prequel or like even a part 2, or if it's like its own completely separate game. But my little guy's stuck. Oh, there we go. Okay, let's set this down here and then press the button. There we go. But it does look very similar to this. It looks like the same kind of game style, and like I think it even has the same little astronaut guy, or maybe a different astronaut guy, but they've got like this little astronaut looking person. But it's not out yet. I think it comes out this year. And I actually, which I think I already mentioned, I got this game for free through the Epic Game Store. And I feel like gaming companies will do that fairly often. Like when they have a new game coming out, or especially if it's like a sequel or part 2 or whatever, prequel, they will release the original game for free just to kind of build more hype. Do I grab it? There we go. Just kind of build more hype for the new release that's coming out. Okay. Oh, do we need to bring all 3? Oh no, it looks like it's got power now. Okay. It's like creating a beam of light that's making power. Okay, we can probably go down and without hurting ourselves. Oh no, the elevator stopped. Actually might be like a button down here, although I don't think we really need to go back up. Huh. It's interesting it stopped. I figured it would keep going even when we jumped off. But oh well. Like I said, hopefully we don't need it anymore. like to see if there's any other goodies to be had. Maybe we could go up there, see what's up there. Sounds like music. I don't see anything over here. It's kind of cool looking at the like power there, kind of shooting through to the gate. Pretty cool looking. Gotta use our thingamajig here. We've seen a gate like this before. Alright, we need to find the pattern. Okay. Hey, alright. That wasn't so bad. Figure we'd have to find like the right pattern for every one of them. Definitely seems like our friend's been through here. Springs. At the moment, hot springs just makes me think of Ghost of Tsushima. Because in that game you can run around and find hot springs to jump into, and they actually are beneficial to your health. They raise your overall maximum health, so. And like I think I said this like last week or the week before, but that game is just beautiful. And anytime you find hot springs, it's just like just a hot spot for beautiful places and taking really good photo mode pictures. I mean, even though this is like, you know, they call this game Lifeless Planet, it is far from a dead planet. Even though there may not be a ton of life on its surface, there's can't have this kind of geothermal activity without life, with the planet itself being alive. Oh, I see. This area is very loud. I've entered an area with unusually high geothermal activity. There are hot springs all around and geysers shooting up out of the crust. I'm not as nimble as the woman at climbing rocks. I wonder if I could make use of these fountains to boost me up. My suit should protect me from the scalding hot water, but it could still be quite a ride. still. Following the green path here. Do you want to go up there? Let me just see if we can even go up here. Yeah? Anything? Any, like, collectibles or anything? Nope, just cool vantage points. Yeah, there's kind of reminds me of like Death Stranding. When I was playing Death Stranding, like there were actually like huge areas of the map that you never needed to go to. Like not only did you not like need to go to it, but there was literally no reason to go to it. Like there's like three like sections, 3 areas, or I'll say there's like 3 maps in that game. There's kind of the intro area, sort of the main game area, which is the biggest and like by far you spend the most time in, and then the kind of end game area. Like if you go way north, like sort of middle west. Oh, that's pretty. We hop in there. Oh, nope. Should not have done that. But there's just a huge part of the map that, I mean, it's really pretty and looks really cool, but as far as I could tell, there was just no reason for it in the game at all. I just thought that was kind of interesting that, I don't know, that Kojima would even put it in. And like maybe at one point there was, and that they didn't leave it, or they just left it in even though that part of the map wasn't needed anymore. I don't know. I always find it interesting I would love it if more games did commentary, because there's a lot of games I would play through again just to get like a full commentary on the game. Like Portal 2 has got some really good commentary in it, and I think about it, I started the commentary, but I never actually finished it. I should do that sometime, because that's a fantastic game. Like I would certainly be more likely to replay Death Stranding. Like I've played Death Stranding and I really liked it. You know, I played it beginning to end. I ended up getting the platinum trophy on it. And like it came out on PC like a month or 2 ago maybe, and so there's kind of a hype around it again, but at the same time I don't really like feel the need to play it again, even though I really enjoyed it. If I do ever play it again, I don't think it'll be for quite a while. But I think if it had commentary, especially like from Kojima himself, I think that'd be really interesting, and I'd be more likely to replay it, you know, sometime soon. Okay, so I'm gonna imagine, well, we got rocks. Can we push the rocks? Yeah, okay. Yes, I don't think it's gonna be tall enough. Are we gonna push this onto like... was getting a little weird. There we go. That? No? No. Not sure if we did that right, but we did it. Do we have to go back down and get this one to... Okay. So I was thinking... I think there's 2 rocks? Yeah. Maybe you need to have like 1 rock there and then 1 rock on that one. Rocks are kind of hard to control. Okay. And then, just to be safe, I think we need to actually put this one on there. I think that's what we were supposed to do in the first place, but... Like that. This one? Alright, this one's going off, good. Oh, one more time. There we go. Figured there'd be another hot spring up here. Alright, well, we will just continue to follow the green trail. Kinda hope our friend shows up again soon. Nope, got a whole new area here. It's very cloudy, very overcast. Oh, that looks cool. Inferno. Oh, that looks really cool. The volcano in the background. All the lava. It just means it's gonna be dangerous here. It's got its pros and cons. It's quite beautiful, quite dangerous. I see something over there. Okay, seems like, yeah, this is gonna get us over there. Okay. Jetpack fuel collected. Okay. So yeah, I don't think we're going that way. I think we need to go back where we were, kind of over that overhang. And jump across there.
That's a bit toasty. Well, at least it's a dry heat.
I don't know. This kind of temperature, I don't think I'd mind a wet heat. Then it'd be less likely to burn if you catch on fire. That seems like it's gonna... Let's jump over that. I don't know, that just seemed like that was gonna damage us or something. So make sure we give ourselves enough room to get that running start. Okay. So luckily this game does seem pretty similar, or linear, pretty linear. Like we don't have to like figure out like, you know, the best path. It's like a lot of games will have, you know, you can take any direction or there's multiple paths to get to any specific destination, but this one seems very straightforward, and I kind of like that. There's like power lines here and stuff, or, you know, towers that used to have power lines. This wasn't... Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Ah. So this wasn't always like this.
I am medium rare.
I bet. Where are we going though? Is that gonna hurt us or not? Okay, it is. Well, I was right to jump over those earlier. Yeah, I don't see anywhere to go that way. Come on. Okay. That? Hold on. I think maybe that's where we're going. Go back that way. Across? Is that right? No, I can't. Nope, that's not right. It just doesn't seem like we can go straight forward, because like... This is where we came from, right? Was it jump over there? Hold on a second. Nope. Not going that way. Oh, dang it. Okay, we're good. So yeah, it almost seems like it wants us to go this way, but I don't see anywhere to go that way. Like, I don't think we can climb that tower or anything. So what worries me is when we respawn, we're facing like that direction, but I didn't see anywhere to go that way either. This at least seems like we're moving a little bit somewhere. Don't know. I don't know. Let's just try jumping to the tower. If this doesn't work, then we'll just try heading in a, yeah, complete, I don't know, a different direction. I'm pretty sure this is where we came from. Is it? Maybe not. I don't remember seeing that actual lava, like, jumping in the air. Being, you know, shot into the air. Okay, let's try this. Well, we're getting somewhere. Hopefully it's in the right direction. Let's try this way. That's what we're trying to do. You're like, I'm just not even sure where we're going. I certainly don't think there's any green path here to guide us. Not seeing any green at all. This doesn't seem right. Oh, maybe? Okay, it's kind of a different direction. Oh, can we push? Okay, we can push these rocks. I'm gonna push it onto that kind of lava geyser there. Get the idea?
Atmosphere conditioned spacesuit.
That is nice. I didn't think they had air conditioning in those things. Okay. But what is that? What does that do? I don't see anywhere to go that way. No, I see. Okay. Because I saw those planks on there, and I was like, you know, those planks have to be there for something. Because I mean, I tried jumping on them, but I had to knock down the platform first. Knock the whole tower down to make it a platform, I should say. Make sure we get a good running start. Jump at the peak. go. Alright. Oh. Friend? Is that you coughing? I think that was in game. She doesn't look like she's doing too well.
Помоги, подними. Наверх.
What? We still have our... Okay, we still got our good jetpack. Okay, where are we going? Are we going this way? Nope, not going that way. I'm sorry, we killed our friend as well. Going up? Is that right? Maybe we're going up. Okay. These jumps are getting more and more treacherous. I think we're going this way. Oh, dang it. This is gonna be tough. That even is what we're supposed to be doing. Can we use that? No. Let's try it again, I guess. Okay, let's try going this way this time though. No, this doesn't seem right. We got nowhere to go from here. Get back. Okay. Try this again. Get a better angle this time. Okay, good. This good thing is jetpack is strong enough to carry both of us. I'm up there. Okay. Okay. Oh, I hope we're almost out. I think we're almost out. That's a big jump. Makes me think of Batman, The Dark Knight Rises, you know? When he's in that prison. He's got to climb his way out. Oh, she's doing better. She's at least walking on her own.
So, that explains how she's able to breathe the atmosphere.
The Russian woman appears to have greatly modified biology. While traversing a volcanic region, she began to suffocate. Oxygen from my suit appeared to be of no help, and she only recovered upon intake of exhaled gases, including carbon dioxide. It appears her body is somehow partly photosynthetic, able to intake CO2 and convert it to oxygen like plants do on Earth. While this could explain her survival in an oxygen-poor atmosphere, I can't understand the science behind this observation. Alright, let's go catch up with her. Be back here? This is a different one. Alright, we're gonna go on ahead. I don't know what her name is. She hasn't really told us, I don't think. Trying to think of like Russian names I know, female Russian names I know, and like, oh, the only one I know is like Nadia. Nadia. So I think we could do that if we had our super jetpack, but we don't. We push these rocks, or maybe we just need to wait for our friend. Is she coming over here? Seems like she's walking towards the door. Okay, let's see what's down here though. There's nothing I can do to stop the chain reaction. Sometimes the music in this game just seems to stop suddenly. It's kind of strange. It doesn't like fade out or anything. It just kind of stops. Anyways, there's nothing I can do to stop the chain reaction. Soon this world will be lost. I cannot fathom my part in this catastrophe, or the blind arrogance with which I carried out the planet's execution. Separated from the motherland, I will never know the outcome of the great conflict between Moscow and the West, but I earnestly hope that they never stand on similar grounds and witness the destruction they have wrought as I must. I watch as this vibrant world rots to dead rock. I so desperately wanted to hand triumph to our people. I could have been a savior, but now I cannot face them. I am glad that we can never return. Our people will never know what happened here. They will never know why their families never came home. They will never know it was my fault. It's a rough thing to have to live with. But it sounds like he's, you know, kind of happy about it, that he doesn't have to really deal with the consequences, sort of. I mean, he does, but I guess he doesn't have to deal with the world knowing about it, the public knowing about it, and his family and friends knowing about it. That is a good thing, I guess. It doesn't really affect your family and friends, it just affects this entire world. It's a small consolation, but I guess you gotta take it when you can get it. Oh, okay. Floating rocks. I mean, I did see that there was like green underneath those rocks, but I didn't think they would be powered to like be lifted. Okay, let's get back up, and then I think we can take the Platform across. Nadia, you doing okay? She seems okay. We're just gonna call her Nadia. Here, we're gonna take this nice and slow. Okay, got more. Yeah, let's go ahead and take a rock with us. And the astronaut said, "There be power." Something like that. It's in the Bible. Something like that. Up here? I guess it doesn't matter. No, wait for us, Nadia. Don't go on ahead without us. Planet may be lifeless, but it doesn't have to be lonely. What you think? Oh. Gonna do this again. Figure out the right pattern. Alright, there we go. Actually, I'm not even sure if it's a pattern. I think it might just be 3. We just need to figure out which 3 we need to hit. No. Crater. Alright. Well, I'm not sure how much longer this game has. I don't know if I should call it here for now and pick it up next week or just keep going. I feel like we're close to the end. But I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it here because I don't want to go for like another hour if it is that much longer. I wouldn't mind having like a shorter episode next week than a super long one this week, so go ahead and call it here. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all have a wonderful week, and I will see you next week. Bye.